and welcome once again to Shadows Under Arbor. We come back, maybe it's the same day or the day after the events at the Gilded Cage. You've rested, but you've not recuperated yet. The fight to put the new Maven in place was, over a long period, quite brutal. Some of you are injured, many of you are lacking most of your resources, and you will need a moment to recover. Does anyone want to go first for their recovery? Or I can just go down my... Oh, Victor.
Yeah.
Victor, right. So Victor. Or it is Victor.
It is Victor.
It is Victor right
yes.
now. It is Victor. So, Victor. And I want to ask this as well. Where do you all go after the events? Do you go to your respective homes? Pupil obviously goes back to the library. They have nowhere else to go unless they have found someplace or decided to change their domicile. Monica also has similar living conditions. So I suspect the two of you end up back at the library, unless you tell me otherwise.
I have the option to go to the Red Lantern because I had a goal that I completed to set up a bolt hole there of a lead-lined box I could go and not be noticed in.
You could, yes.
But I think that was made out of fear, and people isn't feeling afraid right now.
Okay.
So I think, library.
Okay, the library.
I think Monica is too knackered to try going to... For her background is folk hero.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been just in my own headcanon has been that when she needs somewhere to stay, she'll go and stay with a random sympathetic person.
Yeah.
But at this stage, she's just too knackered and just needs to get some sleep or some rest and recuperation. So we'll be probably asking the Arbiters if she could just borrow a room for a bit.
Of course you can. You all have rooms here if you wish to use them. Just pick whichever you like. And you find that there is a room with a bed. Parts of it are composed out of books, but there is a mattress. Raylan, do you stay here? Do you go home? Do you have a different home?
Raylan just has the... I mean...
You have, when you hold court, you have the pub, and the pub, as a courtesy, always provides you a place to sleep. They get benefit of you being there in some ways. Maybe there's an agreement that happens.
No, he wouldn't go there straight away. I think
Okay.
in that case he'd probably just, again, ask for a room at the
Library, yeah.
Arbiters.
And
He probably would go to the library because he's feeling... His resources are depleted, so he's feeling vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
But to indulge the vice, does the library have access to an apothecary, effectively, somewhere to brew potions?
You find that when you think about it, or at least have that kind of thought of, I need to go brew some potions, you kind of are wandering to the library and you find what you need.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. So as you're all there, so you take the day to sleep, because it was early in the morning you came in. Although I suspect
We didn't
that
sleep
was-
the night
We
before.
didn't sleep the night before.
So then you would
It's a real get up at 2 o'clock job.
Yeah. So you get up at 2 o'clock, and
I think that first night, people, instead of just standing in the corner of the library like a CCTV camera like usual, goes to a room and sort of almost on personality autopilot lies down, gets into bed to go to sleep, and then just lies there completely still staring at the ceiling until it realises... Maybe it just doesn't realise. Maybe it just does that and lies there for 8 hours.
so you lie there for 8 hours.
I think that night Darwin wants a little bit of privacy, goes back to his room, but wants to summon the bear again, but knows he tries to, but from our conversation he can't yet, and so he tries to because he feels like he left that on the wrong note, having had the exhilaration of that entire night and everything that went down. He's like, maybe I was too harsh, but then realizes he can't, and then just like
You try, and the bear kind of rocks like it wants to, but the magic just isn't available yet.
yeah.
I think after maybe an hour's nap, Monica's going to wake up again, and we'll go and try and find out what's happened to Craig. Check to make sure that he is safely somewhere, and then we'll go back to sleep after she's aware that she knows where he is and that he's resting.
What's the thought you have as you're looking for Craig? Are you looking for somebody to tell you where Craig has gone, or are you looking for Craig himself?
Either.
Either. I think you find...
Actually, no, would be looking for Craig specifically.
Okay, you find Craig then.
Like if I found someone else, just be asking, okay, did Craig get here and where is he?
He's like sitting in a room by himself. He's not got any weapons. His armor, he didn't have any, and his clothes are kind of rags at this point. He was a man on the barest of threats when he was turned to stone in the first place. So he is like kind of, I think you catch him reading, probably. Many of the books in this place are old, out of date, but some of them are just pure fiction, and therefore they can just be good for the kind of escapism that comes with that. And he's just picking through this. What you realize from the cover is some kind of quite trashy romance novel, but good for low brain activity.
Okay, well in that case, yeah, seeing that he's doing that, Monica will just quietly step away and go and finish her long rest.
Cool. So, Victor, in order for you to complete your long rest, you need to brew a experimental potion.
Yes.
So, you need to roll a d10 and add the appropriate saving throw modifier. In this case, it would be intelligence. Yes.
And is this to say whether I've overindulged or not?
Well, this is to see how many points of a total you get in order to spend on recovering things. So HP is 2 points, hit dice are 1, class features are 2, racial features are 2, spell slots are 3, and you get all of them back if you use the points.
So, will you allow me to roll for the experimental brew first, which I believe was a D6?
Oh, okay.
2 to 6 is fine.
Yeah.
On a 1, it forces a transformation.
Oh, I see. Okay, yes.
So, because that will then...
Change the...
Who potentially overindulge will be affected.
Like yes,
So,
of course.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's a 4, so yes, cool. So
he brews this potion in this. The materials and equipment you're working with aren't the greatest, but they do the job.
So is it a D10 and a D20, or am I
just D10 first?
Oh, and then I'm adding your
intelligence saving throw.
Cool. Okay, so specifically saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is an 8.
So you have 8 points.
Lovely.
What are you? I imagine you're lacking HP and hit dice for sure.
Yes. So
probably spell slots.
All of my spell slots. So I just want to double check.
You might be completely fine then.
So spell slots is
3.
3. Okay. So let me just keep track of this.
Somewhere.
So I've got.
I didn't.
Yeah. So right. Okay. So I've got 3 for spell slots.
Jeez. Right.
No, nothing on there.
Oh, yeah.
that's another 2. So that's hit points. Hit dice, is that all hit dice with a single point? Or is that per hit dice?
It's the whole hit dice, all of them.
Okay, so I now have 2 that I want to.
So 2, 1, 2. HP is 2, so that will give you all of them.
Yeah,
Hit dice is all of them, so 1 point.
Yeah, spell slots, which is 3.
So that gives you 6 total.
Yeah, so
and then class features or racial features. Don't know if you use any racial features.
I have hungry jaws. That hasn't really.
You're a lizard folk? Of course you're a lizard folk.
Yeah.
Waffle lizard.
Out of all the things I've hidden, that is not one of them.
Yeah. I don't. The lizard folk class features though.
I see. Yeah.
Like I knew you were beastkin. I just didn't know that was your racial template.
Yeah.
Hungry jaws is a very fun ability.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was a shame. I've not used it either. Wait.
I am not sure if I've used. Oh, because all of my class features have changed. Hold on.
That's a really good point.
I definitely think you used some class features either on one side or the other that would have gone down. So you can.
Yeah. I think there was one that was used that no longer exists. But
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm certain you used the class features. No way you did not either use the class feature or racial feature. So.
We were running proper fumes by the end of the series.
You were really running on empty at that. So that
thing is, like, I'm looking at this. I need 8 points to fill it home.
Most of you are probably going to need 8.
But I don't need to refill class features because all of my class features restore on a short rest.
Oh, that's right.
But my spell slots, that's what I need.
Yeah. Dodging isn't the end of the world. Like you are more notable in the world now than you were before.
But you get to save against, even if you do overindulge.
Cool.
It just gets more likely that it becomes a problem as you get higher level.
Just from a flavour, because obviously he's potion brewing, but before that we were discussing what we're doing when them sleep. I imagine that Victor probably has some quite intense dreams. It's kind of flashbacks from what has just happened, but there are also there are interactions with Ember that he doesn't remember making, but then he remembers the words "try to be good" kind of rattle around in his head, and then there's like a weird sequence where a plague rat will suddenly like leap out of the shadows and then like stab Ember, and then she kind of will transform into a bird and then kind of fly away, and he's not really sure what any of that means, but yeah, that kind of. But there are certain sequences that did actually happen, but he doesn't know that they actually happened. But they are from Richtov's
personal.
Yes. Cool.
So he is now getting some access to Richtov's episodic memory, but only via dreams.
Yes, there is a very, very small bleed through that, but he doesn't know that that's real yet.
So you're sleeping you're probably making this potion early morning, because that's when you kind of like joined in the area. And then as you're making that potion, you're finishing that up, the exhaustion kicks in and you finally like rest. And you wake up around mid-afternoon time. Cool. Just to give me my timeline of where you guys are. Right, let's go around the table that way. Monica next.
I also have a question.
Yes.
I have a level of exhaustion.
You do.
Does that come off the HP pool?
No, that will just go away on a long rest, because it's a status condition that has a specific removal process.
Okay.
So that will just go away.
Cool. Okay, so in that case, after having had the 6 to 8 hours sleep that she requires, Monica's going to get up and then go and find Craig. Go to where she saw him before.
Yep.
If he's still reading, then fine. If he's
probably
asleep,
you probably find him asleep, actually.
in that case, Monica will just not in the room, but nearby. She will sit down and just wait for him to wake up and emerge.
Okay. If you're just waiting for him to kind of wake up, it's probably early evening by the time that happens. But he kind of walks up and goes, Hey, Monica.
Also, Monica's not got the hat disguise on,
Oh, so you look like you're supposed to.
so I've got the burn scars and I've got the blackened Union outfit.
Looks at you.
So yeah, like part of it is allowing him to see Monica and then approach on his own terms.
He kind of looks at you, is trying to work out. You see a hesitation. You have passive insight high enough to kind of like work this out. He's hesitating for, you know exactly why, but there's like hesitation of like speaking.
I think Monica's going to smile to him and say, "Hello, Craig."
What does Monica's smile look like? Does it look like it causes pain?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I'm going to say that prior to recent events, probably would have done.
Okay.
But at the moment, no. There is a genuine warmth there.
You can still smile then, that's good. Can I do anything for you?
Well, to start with, I'm here to see how you're doing.
Oh,
I'm doing well,
Doing-
but I haven't just spent the last month or however long as a statue.
how long has it been? I didn't actually look at the date.
How long has it been?
Month and a half-ish, something like that.
Month and a half or so?
It's like, I mean, don't remember a lot of it, and you kind of black out after a little bit. You have memories sometimes, but it's nothing compared to. Never mind.
I have had a month and a half to acclimatise.
Oh,
I will admit I was angry at first. I
yep.
don't know how much of that anger is my own.
Oh,
I have changed a little bit.
yeah.
I've got abilities now.
Oh,
And Monica's just going to make a tiny flame dance along her knuckles like you would a coin.
You're not like a flame walker, are you?
God, no.
Oh,
Don't join
right,
them.
okay.
They actually invited me. And I
Oh.
told them to go hang.
Well, good for you. I mean, then nasty lot burned the tree. You don't die.
Now, I do think that... You know, never mind.
If you're going to say they have a point,
Oh, no, they're monsters, and they want to burn the tree down and leave no support system for the people.
yeah, exactly.
My thing is that the people in charge are not necessarily doing what's best for Arbor.
Oh, well, yeah, no, of course not. But
Yeah.
that's just that's politics and life in general. Do the best with what you got and all that. You said you wanted my help, anyways. What do you want my help with?
I'm not as strong as I was.
Uh,
Physically.
You took out, you made Maribel terrified of you, and Sonia, you killed Sonia from what I remember. Yeah, so
That was the
I don't
artifacts.
think- Well, you know him. You know it. I assume you own it.
It's a whole thing.
Oh, all right.
I work with it. It works on behalf of this place that we're currently staying, as do I.
All right.
As do my other compatriots.
Okay.
However, none of us are really that adept at taking a hit. Standing on the front lines.
Yeah. I can maybe do that for you. I can. Oh, Loki.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah, I can probably do that for you if you want.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be like
Imagine.
on the day to day, I'm sure.
Oh, right.
Like we'll obviously let you recuperate and recover, and we'll get you some gear, so we're not just sending you in. But
Yeah, all right. Do you need a bodyguard then?
yeah,
All right. I mean, you got that big guy, the Goblin King.
yeah, but he's not really the stand at the front and hold the line kind of guy.
All right. Okay, he looks the type though. I mean, he's built like a blue brick shithouse.
His talents run in other directions.
Oh, all right. Whatever. I'm not going to turn you in for casting whatever magics you've got. I mean, you saved my life. I can't exactly, run the collegiate about it.
No, I appreciate that,
So
but
that-
I also don't fully know what his deal is.
Oh, all right. Well, then just give me some gear, and I'll happily go out with you if that's what you want.
Yeah, that would be much appreciated. I won't need
right.
you like full time.
Oh, okay. That's good.
But yeah, no, we'll gear you up, and then when needed, I'll
You
call
give me a
you.
ring, and I'll come
Yeah.
out with you. All right. Yes. Sure. Yeah. I'll need a weapon, obviously,
Yes.
and some armor.
Some armor and a shield,
preferably,
yeah.
Like if you get any like surplus green cloak stuff, that stuff usually is quite strong. I don't know if I'm making a laundry list of what, but yeah, a shield, that'd be good. I'm quite, it's like a battering ram for us when we were, trying to push through doors and things. But
But Craig,
yeah.
I only want you to agree to this because you genuinely want to help me, not because you're feeling guilty.
I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I can't differentiate the two at the moment. I mean, I put an axe in your back and your front, and then I watch it burn. I can't. How am I gonna separate those two at the moment? I can't. It's just not gonna happen.
Well, I'm not planning on running out and doing any heroics immediately.
Oh, all right.
So I want you to stay here, rest, recover,
Sure. Yeah.
and try and do some mindful thinking.
Okay. You got any books on that? I mean, the library's huge, but it's mostly like really strange, like books on like old alchemical stuff and a lot of trashy romance novels.
I do like a trashy romance novel.
They seem, there's a lot of them. I mean, some of them are better quality than others, and some of them are just smut. So,
Well, tell you what. How about we go on a little trip
all right,
somewhere that really helped me.
all right,
I
yeah.
think might help you as well.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Yeah, why not? I'm game if you are.
Cool. Quick question as
Mm-hmm.
well. What was the most interesting looking old alchemical book you found?
Oh, stuff on what was that book on? Like the colors of things contain the power of the elements. Like blues for water and white is for air. and
Okay.
that kind of stuff.
Which one was that?
It's that one there.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. Wait here. I'll be right back, and
Sure,
then
sure.
we'll go and
Oh, okay, yeah,
go on
right.
a little trip.
Sure.
And then Monica goes to find Victor,
Sure.
and just double check. Just try and figure out, is that Victor or Richter?
This is still the
Same day, yeah.
Yeah, so you can see he's hobbling on his cane. So
Okay, in that case,
yeah.
hey Victor.
Yes.
Thought you might find this interesting. It's an old alchemical book. Obviously everything in it's probably disproven by now. It's all about colours indicating powers of things. But I thought from a special interest point of view, you might appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, yes. Well, some of the old knowledge has been lost. Some of it duly so, but some of it is actually probably incredibly relevant. So yes, did you find it in this library?
Craig actually found it in the library somewhere around here.
I see.
Apparently, there's a whole bunch of real old alchemical texts.
Oh, right. Yeah. Interesting. Yes. Wonderful. How is he doing?
I think he could be better, but he's not doing too bad, all things considered. We are going to go on a little field trip to the Gilded Cage.
Yes.
Because they helped me there, and I think they might help him get some, if not peace of mind, then at least the tools with which to achieve so.
Yeah, I see. Has he got the strength for a trip such as that?
We'll see. If not immediately, then maybe in a day or two.
Oh, yes.
One step at a time.
Of course.
Okay. So, what is your intention in terms of long rest for Monica? Is the long rest mechanic going to happen at the Gilded Cage then for you?
I think so. Yes. Like Monica's long rest at the moment is trying to aid in Craig's restoration.
Sure. Okay. So let's move then, because of some timing issues, let's move to Raylan. What do you do?
He's gonna
Hold court?
hold court.
Sure. Do you hold court in the library, or do you hold court in your pub?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that's fine. Just checking. So you wake up sometime in the early afternoon, probably around the time Victor is doing his potion brewing, and you go out and you go to your pub.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, holding court. As you hold court, you find that you're more powerful than you were the last time you did this, and you can feel there's a big difference, especially since the last time, because you've jumped
3 levels.
3 levels?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is a significant amount. And as you're holding court and just dealing with in general, like mostly minor people, somebody comes in you don't expect. And I don't know, and I don't think you would know the decorum here, because the woman who comes in is your teacher. Hello, sweetie. I see you're come a long way since the last time. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's been an interesting... how long has it been in terms of time past?
Since the last time you spoke to her?
Yeah.
About a month.
An interesting month of revelations.
That's it now. What has been revealed to you?
And I hold up the
bear
token.
Interesting that one made its way back to you from the field of things. Sometimes they have these sometimes the things you give away can come back.
You saying I gave this away?
I think so. It's one of yours, isn't it?
No, we both know that's not the whole truth.
Well, maybe I switched some things around.
Oh, it was you.
I keep tabs on all my students. Got your theory. Can't let them get into trouble. And I have to guide as best I can.
Just to be clear, this is the boss lady.
Yeah. This is
Yeah. But the last time we spoke, I showed her the bear token. She said someone else gave it to me. Okay, fine.
Truth is subjective. Remember? I kept trying to teach you that, and you never listened. You really liked.
So you lied to me.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. I did. But you weren't ready for the things you needed to hear. It's better that you thought, and to be fair, I did do the switch, but I'm not the one who made the bear. Sorry, sweetie. It's not my bear. Somebody else made that. But I did switch you with your... what would you call it? Patron? No. Customer. I don't like customer. Customer has too much capitalism to it.
Beneficiary.
Yes! That's a good word. We'll go with that. So, did he have some nice things to say to you?
The bear? The bear doesn't talk.
Did he have some nice things to tell you, sweetie? You always did used to do this, and I didn't appreciate it then, but I do kind of understand it now.
Whatever do you mean?
You fucker.
Regardless, was he helpful?
I don't feel helped. I've gained knowledge. That doesn't feel to have helped me.
That's the trick with knowledge, is it's not always helpful. In fact, a lot of the times it's genuinely harmful until you're ready for it. It's like if you were teaching a child, I don't know, advanced magical componentry and casting of spells when they were 5 years old. I mean, I hate the collegiate for good reason, but they do have a point, sweetie. Magic
You're
is...
siding with them now.
Oh, no. They're... Having a point does not mean the method is correct. You can be right, but not correct at the same time.
Ah, so like lying to me.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad you're understanding, sweetie. That's good. It will make what's to come easier.
What is to come?
Many, many things. But you're not there yet. You'll be there soon. Just...
That's what you said to me last month.
Ooh, it was. The thing is months aren't a lot of time, but we don't have a whole lot left. And she looks genuinely sad about this. Or maybe we have lots. I don't know yet. Things are a bit too much in flux, and the Narrows aren't revealing their secrets. Not even to me. There are many shadows in Arbor.
Is this a game?
Oh,
You?
no. If it was a game, I would enjoy playing it. Unfortunately, I'm not even a player.
But it feels like you are. We've got a history.
We do.
There's a level of trust that
Yes.
I thought couldn't be broken.
Yes.
However, every time in the last few months I've spoken to you, that trust is eroding away bit by bit. And I want to know if it's intentional on your part.
It isn't. Sweetie, I don't want to hurt you.
But you are, and you have.
Not through...
I don't have many friends, or
No.
mentors, or people thought I could trust.
That's why I hope that the 3 that you've found will become those for you, because as much as I would, sweetie, as much as I would love to stay your friend, I don't know that we will have much in common when all is done. And those that you are with, you will have a better understanding.
As a quick aside, can you tell me which 3 you're referring to? Because there's been the question of votes, and it's been really confusing, and I don't know which one you're referring to when you say 3, because there's at least 5, maybe sometimes 6, maybe sometimes 4.
3 bodies.
Okay.
It is.
Actually,
I understand. It is a little confusing. The nature of 2 of them is a little off.
Okay.
Outside the normal, I would say.
I would agree. Does the raven count?
Raven's his best friend.
And it's like, yes, you count. 4. I have your best interests at heart, is the best I can say. And while I am not your parent in any real sense, I have taken as much effort as one would in that regard. But there are reasons I have chosen the words I have chosen for you, sweetie, and that's the best I can do. We don't always tell our children everything, and we sometimes have to lie, even when we don't want to, because sometimes a truth that you're not ready for is more damaging than a lie that you are.
I hope at the end of this you're right.
I hope at the end of this you'll still talk to me. That's the best I can do. And I hope at the end of this we're all still here as we are now. And that is the best I can do. I have small visions and thoughts about what is coming, and you are one of the best hopes to avert what is on the pathway. But part of that is not knowing what is on the pathway, so you make the right choices. Your court, though, is... I kind of like this idea of in a pub. It's better than an old house on a road or a hut in the middle of the forest that walks on chicken legs. Feels...
It's more accessible, so...
That's what I feel. The common person can come in here and see what you have to offer.
I hope they feel welcomed here.
She looks around for a second and feels... They are. They trust you, which is hard to do with the way that we do things. I do have a small request as you're holding court. I've heard something of a rumor that the collegiate are upping their threats against our kind. If you come across something that looks...
Our specific kind.
Our specific kind, unfortunately. That's primarily why I came out here to see you. Not that I don't enjoy the visit, but...
Of course.
But really, I do have to warn you on occasion, and sometimes these things...
Oh, this is one of those times where you can warn me. Excellent.
This is not related to anything that is in the larger grand scheme of things. This is a minor bump in the road compared to the gulf and chasm that you are being prepared for. But aside, there is a group of collegiate that have managed to acquire or have had in their possession a artifact of, well, my teacher. If you see something strange that emboldens you to act, be careful. I don't know specifics myself, or I would be more specific, but I know that they
I'm
have
emboldened
something.
to act a lot of times.
This would be something that
Let's go
would
shotgun.
embolden...
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
This is the auto.
Oh. Well, good for you. My point is that if you see it, I don't know what it is specifically, because anyone who has seen it, who is of our kind, who will tell us, has always been caught by this. It is a trap, specifically engineered to catch those that are sympathetic to us and us ourselves. But I do not know what it is exactly.
Is there a counter to it?
Not that I know of, no. It is an emotional attack. And one that is very difficult for us to ignore. So, just be careful. And if you can retrieve the artifact, all the better for it. But it will be dangerous if you see it, is all I can say. And well, all I know. So, sweetie, take care of yourself. I do need to get back to my own court. I suspect I will have a few visitors this this evening. Warning you the same. And then she nods, and she gets up, she moves, and you finish your court. And it is uneventful other than that. There are people who ask for various bits and pieces, things like fertility aids and protection from prying eyes of the green cloaks in some cases, or just trying to find lost children, lost husbands, those kinds of things. Yeah. Go ahead and make your D10 roll.
That is a 7.
Ooh. That's a lot. On the dice or
On
total?
the dice.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So your court, you can choose charisma or wisdom. Because yours is kind of straddling the line of both.
And is it the raw value or the saving
The
throw?
saving throw.
Let's add charisma. I'm still overindulging, but only overindulging by 1.
Cool, cool. So if you did charisma, do a charisma saving throw. The DC is 10 plus 1. So 11.
More than enough.
Cool.
16.
Yep. You do not suffer the consequences of overindulging.
Sweet.
Cool. Now we on to pupil.
So that dude,
Which dude?
the red nose,
Yeah.
I think pupil is aware of needing to pay the eye its fear tax
Mm-hmm.
in a way that you can be aware that your body needs food when you are just so not hungry.
Yeah.
When food is just so unappealing, but you know that your body needs calories to continue functioning.
Sure.
So I think this is why people turns to that guy, because it worked, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
good
he
work.
was- Yeah.
So I think people will track the guy down. I think it's
It's actually relatively
presumably not going to be that difficult.
So you find that they stay in a relatively simple area. They don't leave it for generally much, especially after they lost quite a few members to you guys, basically.
Us, we did that.
We happened.
You
Yeah,
did.
especially you.
So yeah, you find him pretty easily. He's in his. You probably find him in drunk on outside a pub, leaning against a wall.
I
Just
think from his perspective, he never sees pupil. He just has the feeling of being watched. Just like there is something in his subconscious that is picking up the information enough.
Oh, I like that. Yep. So he constantly has this feeling, and you watch him for. You get him in this paranoid state, and because he's already drunk, and maybe there's something in the alcohol that wasn't exactly alcohol as well, or he had something else. But there is a case where he is supremely affected by it, and he is swiping at shadows and stumbling down alleyways.
Do I know his name?
You hear when he kind of like swipes at somebody who's trying to help him. You hear him go, one of the other guys, "Donnie, stop it! You're just blind drunk." And he just goes, No! Something follows.
I think it
With
follows him until he goes to bed one night. Possibly the first one.
Sure.
I think just from my sort of horror cinematography kind of inclination, I think what I'm seeing is that he will be sort of finally feeling like he's he goes and then locks the door, locks every window, bars the door, chair under the door handle. Finally feels like he is
Safe.
not safe. Just he's locked himself in a cage.
Yeah.
And as he goes to blow out the candle, and as it goes dark where there wasn't before, he just sees the pupil's outline spider climbed onto the ceiling directly above the bed.
Yeah.
And then he fumbles for a match, lights the candle up, and then there's nothing on the ceiling, but he hears through the message cantrip, "Query, what did you do, Donnie?" And I will use my new Warlock feature.
Oh. Remind me for everyone here. Actually, that would be a good.
I will. I'm just going to read the whole thing out because I think you've really done a doozy here, Brad.
Thank you.
Bear with me. I'm just going to find.
It has been a while since I wrote that. To be fair.
Yeah. So I think he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Is he drunk enough that he has a disadvantage?
Yeah. I was already going to give him disadvantage. The build up to it is enough to. Yeah. He rolled a 3.
It's not enough.
No. Generally, a 3 is not enough. No.
So this is one factor of the Watcher Warlock. Your spellcasting ability becomes intelligence instead of charisma. When you make an insight or perception check, you can use intelligence instead of wisdom. Mm-hmm. Revealed memory. Whenever you ask a creature a direct question, which I just have, you may force it to make a wisdom saving throw against my self-save DC, in this case 14. On a failure, the Watcher reveals a fragment of the creature's memory as an illusion, visible and audible to creatures within 30 feet. The memory plays out for a few seconds like a ghostly echo. Effectively, what the intent here is whatever he would dread the question being for what did you do is the question he is being asked.
Okay. So, you ask, what did you do? You see the illusion begins to form and solidify, and you see a very rainy day, and you see a much younger Donnie just standing there, kind of at the edge of this wash or canal, and he's with somebody who's old, much taller than him, probably his father, you think, and it's only 30 seconds, and he's standing there with this sack next to him, and you hear something. Go and throw it in, Donnie. You can't keep it. And you just see Donnie like turn to his father and you see him get smacked, and then he looks down to the sack and kind of you see him try to half-heartedly throw whatever's in there in such a way that it lands and catches, and it doesn't quite, and it falls in the water. And then you just see him break down and just begin the small version weeping. Although in the image we have, they're kind of juxtaposed, the older and the younger on top of each other, as they both relive this horrible memory. And then the illusion fades, and you just have a sobbing man there.
I think as he's there at the end of this memory playing through, I think you see him realizing that you can sometimes see more in the darkness, and he tries to go and blow the candle out again because he thinks he'll be able to see Pupil if it's dark, and he does, and Pupil is now standing at the foot of the bed, and then the candle relights itself. He blows it out again. Pupil is another foot closer, and this happens a couple of times until he thinks Pupil should be here, and then when he does it that time, Pupil is gone.
And I think from like a cinematography view, now that Pupil is gone, you just hear the soft weeping of a grown man, and something like, "Why didn't you just kill me?" And then it just fades to black, and he doesn't know why.
I think Pupil doesn't feel bad about this. People should. I think internally my reckoning of the whole eye situation, as in the pupil's the eye, not the eye from the Gilded Cage, is that the eye wasn't actually demanding this. Pupil has scared enough people senseless within the last time to comfortably pay the tax. I think it doesn't occur to Pupil that it didn't need to do this. It maybe is close to being able to view this as a distasteful duty, and is again just sort of sitting on the cusp of that that realization, but hasn't quite made it yet.
Yeah, there is a moment where the big wave does feel that distaste, does feel that, and then because it can't, it's not strong enough yet, can't override the rest, it kind of falls down and away again. Right. Everyone okay?
Sorry, yeah. Very good. D10?
D10, please.
That was horrible, but it was cool.
That is a 5 for me. Adding intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what I need back.
The what?
I need almost everything, and I think I needed 10 to get everything.
Yeah.
Except... Yeah, I needed... so I can get everything except hit dice back.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Cool. Right.
So I've got 9, so spell slots 3, racial features are 2. Class features are 2. I'll get hit points and leave I'll get hit dice back and leave hit points.
Okay.
Because I'm only down 2 hit points, but I am down all of my hit dice, which would mean I will overindulge by 1 point.
So. Okay, know where everyone is. Right. Monica, as you go to leave, there is a person at the door. There, and as you open the door and see behind them, there is an elegant black car outside the library, waiting. So you, Monica, it's technically not Pupil's missing, Waylon is missing. There's an elegant black car waiting, and its polished wheels, gleaming metal frame catch the lamplight, and the brass serpent hood ornament shines conspicuously. Conspicuously. A well-dressed manservant in a driver's hat, his face obscured by the low brim, stands by the rear door. He opens it and says, "Are you Mr. Victor?" "No." And looks at the two. Are you aware? Where's Mr. Victor?
To what does this pertain?
Am I also stood out here? Sorry.
No. You're inside still.
Oh, okay.
Because it's more because like Monica left, was going to leave.
Gotcha.
And encountered this.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
In the late
cool.
afternoon. Would you please go and get him if he's available? My employer has need of him.
Who is your employer?
I am not at liberty to say. If it helps, I'm looking for, his surname is Mr. Nagai, I believe. That is my understanding of the name he wishes to go by. Would you please go and retrieve him? I can go in myself if you are merely passing by.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
Oh, that's real bad. 11.
He is stoic, difficult to read, and complicated. It is not helped by the fact that he is wearing quite deep shades and a very big hat.
26 on my save against overindulging.
Ooh, you're fine.
Right.
Would you please retrieve Mr. Nagai?
Boy.
I'm sorry, I don't know a Mr. Nagai. And I'm being absolutely truthful there. Never heard that as Victor's last name.
No, Dark Knoll was the only one we'd had even close to.
Yeah, and that is not something that Victor has revealed, so...
Very well, I will inquire inside then. Please move away from the car.
I was thinking, I could steal that car while he's inside. Monica and Craig. Monica also in disguise now that she's outside.
Yeah.
They will move off. Craig is also no longer in the rags he's in.
Okay.
Borrowed an outfit from the
Yeah,
Arbiters.
he looks presentable for the Twigs. This car is definitely wrong for the Twigs. This car is expensive.
He's going to be lucky if he comes back out to find it's not up on bricks.
As you walk by, your passive perception is very, very high.
Yeah.
There's one person in the car, in the back seat. There is one other person in the car as well that's in the front seat. But the windows are all tinted to make it difficult to see inside. You can tell by shadows there's somebody in there. He knocks upon the door, and then the Arbiter comes out and answers. And there's a brief conversation which you can overhear, something to the effect of, "Is Mr. Nagai in?" And the Arbiter says, "I'll go check." And then the Arbiter approaches you. "You have a visitor, Mr. Nagai, a well-dressed driver, a beaskin scaly type, I believe."
Oh, yes. Did he say who he was representing?
He did not, and he declined to answer that particular question, though I can surmise very quickly as to who specifically they are asking for.
Yeah, well, yes. I suppose I did invite them for a chat, so... yes, okay. And, he kind of pick up his walking
He
cane.
came outside, and he's and he looks... "You must be Mr. Nagai, then. Very well. Please, in the car."
Yes. Who is waiting inside the car?
"My employer requests verification of your identity. If you would be so kind, please step inside."
Can I make an insight roll?
Sure.
Is this a trap? I guess is what I am... Because there's...
Does Monica hang around?
So I was about to send you a message. I think Monica and Craig would go around the corner. Monica would say, "Wait here."
Yep.
Would turn into a spider.
Oh. Well,
You should probably tell Craig to just turn around and
yeah.
don't watch this.
Sure.
And then,
Yep.
turn into a spider, and then go clamber and climb up onto the car.
Cool.
And just eavesdrop from there.
On top of the car.
Uh,
There's several roofs nearby, and your passive perception is pretty good. It's up to you. Be on the car if you want.
I'll be on the car.
Okay, be on the car.
Cool. So I've got a 13 for insight.
Inside. This guy is very difficult to read. You are more used to picking up on things from your own species, but he is trained. The one thing you need to pick up is this guy is at least armed. There is some kind of bulge in his front coat pocket, and he is aware of quite a lot going on around him.
I guess even though I haven't rolled particularly highly, it is still above average, I guess. Do I get enough?
You get the impression he is giving you that information. Like he is deliberately feeding you, "I am dangerous, do what I say."
Okay, because my question was going to be, there's a particular training or a particular etiquette with a particular class of people.
Oh,
He
is not giving you that. He is giving you you are my client, my employer has asked me to do something, and I am under the impression the area I am in is a bunch of criminals.
Oh, okay. So he's might not necessarily work for the family that I think he works for. Then
Maybe you don't know. Or he could be just like a very particular kind of employee who's like, this is the kind of environment I'm in. I need to take better care.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Okay. I will hobble across and get into the car. Now, there is one thing just before we do this.
Sure.
Because I've realised I've forgotten to level up Victor, which I have just done.
That's fine.
Can you roll a d8 for his health?
Oh, yeah.
Because it might come up.
Well, I rolled an 8, so you get 8.
Okay, that's particularly useful. Cool. Okay, yeah, I now
Feeling
get.
more confident by the second.
Yeah. I now get into the car.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Guy. This will be brief. Inside. And you step inside.
Is he directing me towards the rear of the car or the
The
front
rear
of the car? Yeah, okay, yeah, cool.
Inside the car's opulence surprises. Maybe it doesn't surprise you exactly. There are plush leather seats, a chilled champagne bottle, and across from you, one you can't see at all, sits a man in a pristine white doctor's coat. His face is completely shadowed. My employer has questions about your heritage. Before further discussion, we require validation. And he extends a contract.
Am I in the car at this point?
Mm-hmm. Sitting across from him.
Yeah.
Please sign to consent to a blood sample for magical hereditary analysis. Then hold out your arm.
Oh wait. So, are you aware of a previous agreement in place?
The driver's still... Where's the driver gone? Yeah, the driver's kind of sitting next to you now. We are aware that several people have attempted to impersonate the person you are claiming to be. We need to make sure everything is correct. It is as he says. I am here to verify via a simple blood transfusion.
So, is there any way that I can verify that this contract is indeed from who it says it's from?
You could cast Identify on it, which would show you any magics that are in place.
I'm pretty sure I have Identify. I do. Well, just
You pore over this contract, trying to read and figure out: is there something secret here? Is there something not quite right?
Yes. Yes. I am under a different contract, but this would override it, I believe. I'm not really a lawyer or a devil. Would you permit me to identify this document to verify its authenticity?
You ask the doctor and the driver. We have been asked to, if you wish to look over the contract in whatever form you wish, sir, you may do so. However, in order to expedite the situation, he reaches into his coat pocket and pulls out an envelope. Inside you'll find 2,000 leaves. If you just sign it, regardless of the outcome of the contract, you can have it. Whatever happens. Good or ill?
Yes. I am now even more certain that you are not aware of the previous agreement that I reached.
I am not aware of any
Yes.
contract of any kind. All I am aware of is that this is what has been requested of my employer.
Yes. So, sorry, I just want to... Would you permit me about 60 seconds?
Cast your spell, of
Yes.
course.
Okay, cool.
If you wish.
And he'll pull... So, yeah, I will... I'm not going to ritually cast this, but... Because it feels like they're not the waiting type.
What's your your passive insight isn't particularly high.
No, it's only 11.
Okay.
Monica's is 21.
You get the feeling that these people aren't in a rush or in a hurry. They are there to do a job correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, but I am also in a very small, close space
With a
with...
guy who's real dangerous.
Yeah.
And a doctor who...
I'm just waiting for
definitely-
Richtold to take back over and find himself in a small space.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not quite that yet, but because this provides curiosity. Okay, so I cast Identify on it.
Mm-hmm.
Does it reveal anything?
Query: are you cast because you're the alchemist, right? So
Yes.
So you're casting. Are you just like dropping?
So yeah, there's
I imagine it's like little
Yeah,
potions and things that
yeah,
you mix
'cause it's-
together that change color or flash.
it's kind of like almost like photo processing, but
Ah.
so yeah, it's more the grey area of magic. So I'm not doing anything that is obviously illegal.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
No, it's more that are they going to object to you just pouring chemicals on their contract that they want you to sign?
Would you be doing that, or would you have like a plate that you'd pour the chemicals onto, a glass plate that would sit over it?
Or those little like glasses that flip in colors and things. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
probably
Multi lenses.
Probably that, given that if it's not magical, I would end up destroying any paper documents.
that's- yeah.
So yes, I like the idea that it's more a
You have to drop things on a particular
Yeah.
like lens that you look through. And it
Yeah.
shows things. Yeah, I like that.
cool.
Cool. Yeah, it's
Does this reveal?
fine. It reveals it is a genuine contract. There is magical componentry to it to enforce it, to make sure it's binding. It doesn't tell you who did it, but the seal on it is genuine. It's one of the things the magic will detect. It's like, this is a genuine seal from that person. Or from the family.
Yes.
Specifically.
Final question, and this is more me trying to remember. The previous agreement, was it with this person? Or was it with a different member?
It would have been, to your recollection, it would have been with your father, not with that person.
Oh man, this is one of those times where I wish I was a devil, because that this is... It is them as an employer, so I technically... Okay, yes. It's a bit legalese, but I think I can agree to this.
Okay. You sign the contract.
Yes. It's in... Ooh. Okay, subject name. So, I will...
If you want to. I think it's kind of cool to have it.
Yeah. I will use Nagai as the last name.
Very well.
Because that way it doesn't violate a previous contract. So,
Okay.
yeah, I will. Yes. One last thing. How probably should have asked this earlier.
Yes, sir.
How much blood are you requiring?
A small amount.
12.
Yes.
He goes, the doctor actually says, a very small amount, sir. It won't affect your ability to
Okay,
do anything. Just a small.
and I'll hold out my finger, I guess.
I need a bit more than a finger. And he takes your arm.
Okay.
And he goes, probes your arm for a bit. And hands you a hand pump. Second. A viable vein. Tightens the rubber tourniquet around your elbow. Inserts the needle. Pumps. Your blood flows into the vial. At the halfway mark, he withdraws the needle, bandages the puncture very quickly. You see his hands are mechanical. Apply pressure until the bleeding stops, and seals the vial. Tucks it into a case. You may leave now. Thank you.
Yes. You can just destroy the sample when you don't have to return it to me.
Very well.
Um,
And then the driver gets out and then assures you to
yeah. Do they give me the money at this
They do.
point? They do.
Mhm. The driver gives you 2,000. They gives you the envelope.
Okay, cool.
Mr. Darknell will contact you shortly. I trust this is acceptable. And without waiting for a reply, he slips around to the driver's seats, turns the car, and navigates away.
Monica's going to jump off the car.
Okay. The spider jumps off.
Goes around the corner. Trapsell's back.
So, ooh.
What's the stealth roll of a spider?
Yeah.
+4, I think.
Well, I've got 22 on perception, but I don't know if it technically comes under passive perception. But I am looking at the car
+5.
driving off, so...
Okay, that's only a 16.
Okay, but I won't do anything because this has been a bizarre morning, so...
It's just
It's not 15 minutes, to be honest. Yeah.
it's just a little spider.
Yeah.
It's just a little guy.
Cool.
Yeah.
No,
Cool.
I will,
That'd be
yes.
really
Yeah.
easy.
Well,
As they drive away, you're left with no more information than when you started with.
yes.
You don't know what.
Man, we should all start to be claiming to be that guy.
But
It-
2,000 leaves literature.
Yeah. Is the arbiter still stood at the doorway?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I
I
help you?
don't know if things are about to get easier or harder.
Well, they could stay the same way.
Yes, I somehow doubt that that's actually what's going to happen. It's very rarely been my experience, but yes.
Change is the only constant in Arbor, of course, as you understand.
Yes.
So,
I don't foresee any problems, although I am questioning why they're here. But if for some reason my presence causes you inconvenience, do feel free to let me know and I can find accommodation elsewhere.
I do not foresee your presence ever causing me any inconvenience of any kind. None of the trouble that you get into could cause me inconvenience.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, that's rather reassuring. Cool.
So, as that happens, Monica goes off to the Gilded Cage with Craig.
Yes.
Before we move away, just
Sure.
a quick question. This is the Arbiter's house. Is it as run down as depicted here?
It's in its wig, so yeah.
The outside is, but
The
it's merely a
outside is.
facade.
The inside is much different. The books are worn, but still readable.
And then it's not like damp or big holes in the roof from the inside.
Not from the inside. Very strange. As you get to the Gilded Cage, it is probably in still the process of kind of reopening, but they let you in specifically. And I assume your intention is to speak to...
Go to the ocean room.
Mhm. And I think we don't need to go through the whole what you say to them, but they are still the calming, reassuring, person they were. And they're very in tune with what is wrong with Greg.
Yeah, Monica doesn't know that this person will be able to help Greg, but she knows that this person helped her,
Yeah.
so is hoping that she can do at least a little bit of that for Craig as
And
well.
I think that's what you see happen. And I think in the process of helping Craig, you somewhat help yourself. So go ahead and make your roll.
Okay, it's a D10.
Right.
That is a 3. What am I adding to this?
So you can add... You are existing to help somebody. You can add wisdom or charisma.
Ooh, that's a big gap. It's either 10 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go for the 10.
Cool. Just because of the activity you chose.
absolutely fine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my class features reset on a short rest,
Sure.
but I've used them since I.
You can use it to reset your short out. Yeah. that's fine.
In that case, because that's exactly 10, I can use exactly 10 points to restore everything.
Then you're fine. Right. Let's move on to the next stuff. The sewer arm, because you wanted to
Ooh, yes,
identify
please.
that.
I can hit the long rest button now, right?
Yep. Go ahead and roll me. Oh God. Roll me a d6.
D6.
Yeah.
3.
The arm is actually a concealed steam cannon.
And it also functions as an arm?
It also functions as an arm.
But it's got a big gun in it.
It's got a big gun in it.
I'm not unpleased.
One of the highest SPU usages you could have possibly hit as well
Okay.
on an arm. Anyways, there's just some other ones that are a bit dumb.
That's just like the identifying part of it rather than...
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just you identified. That's what it is. So
Cool.
it's that. So remember, it is
Steam cannon.
concealed steam cannons. Technically, it's a technical term. So yours is an experimental version, which means that it has the overcharge ability, which lets it do a lot more damage, but it comes at a cost. The overcharge ability is very long, but it is basically like you realize that if you could dump, it's not like in the case of most of them, what you do is you get a certain amount of steam pressure inside of it and it will just function as a thing. In this case, it has the capacity to go beyond what it normally is allowed, so double its normal steam capacity and do something extra. What on earth?
Sorry, I just saw the GIF. Yeah, good.
Is that a good... Yeah, it is a bit like that. Cool.
Neat.
The mundane shopping, shield, breastplate, all that stuff,
Yeah.
do that for free.
I'll pick those up, yeah.
Don't worry about
Does that also go for regular healing potions?
that. Yes.
Cool.
Yes. And spell scribing...
Spell scribing ingredients for... Yeah.
Yep, you get those easily enough. Those are fine.
Cool.
So
no
you-
roll needed
No
for
roll
attack
needed
that?
for any of that.
Sweet.
Nope.
No roll needed to get by all the stuff that I told you about for Craig.
Nope, not for that either.
Cool.
Because it's all mundane stuff.
Oh, sorry, no role play needed.
No.
Just-
I'm trying to get
I
through
mean,
more
I'll go
stuff.
with Monica to wherever the...
Cool.
To go shopping. Like,
Is there a case where all four of you would go?
people would, if everyone is in the library, just like at the breakfast table, go, information, it is going to go shopping. And so you would let you know that it's going there.
Then Monica would go, oh yeah, and I need to pick up some stuff for Craig. Also, my surface appears to have frozen.
Oh
Oh yeah.
Actually, just Chrome is frozen.
Oh, where are you?
Okay,
no!
that's...
DM
Okay, so let's move to a random encounter table.
What?
A random encounter table.
Neat.
Where is my random encounter table?
On D&D Beyond, I've got Monica's portrait surrounded by a board that occasionally flames up. But because I've clicked the
Oh.
entire time for Pride, it's making the entire thing flash in rainbow colours. So it's rainbow coloured fire.
Hmm.
But also turning it off right now because
Oh,
the servers are very struggling.
okay. Alright. Hmm. I'm just checking something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I don't trust the random roll table, but unfortunately because there's so many, there's an odd, weird number of dice on them in terms of the number on them. I can't just say roll me a blah because it will be like, oh, roll me a 1d26, please. I'm like, no. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, and then I'll have you guys one of you roll me a d4. Cool. Roll me a d4, please. Somebody.
1.
1. Very well. Cool. as you are walking your way to the next, to the shops, to the long alley, basically, you find the street unusually empty for this time of day, quiet and strangely serene. A few people go about their business, tipping their hats to you as they pass. But suddenly the peace is shattered by the sound of a woman screaming, followed by the sudden splash of liquid hitting the pavement. You follow the screams to their source and see a lone woman, her hand against the wall, bracing for support. A shopping bag lies at her feet, spilling a few vegetables and a tin of float fruit out of the ground. "Help! Please!
Don't rush up.
Yep. It is a Beastkin Fey-touched woman. There's kind of like a mix of things happening here. And she just looks... Are any of you a physica or...
What's up with her?
She is... Now that you're closer to her, you realize she is heavily pregnant. And it becomes very apparent very quickly as to what has happened to anyone who has the passing medical knowledge. If Victor is still around, for example, then yes, you're acutely aware of what is occurring.
Yes. I don't think I have a potion for this one.
Nice.
Yes. Right. Well,
person you see. She is a quite pretty. But
Sorry, was the 1d4 to determine how many babies? Because I rolled 1.
It's kind of odd. Never mind. It'll make sense in a minute.
Cool. A beastkin, do they birth litters?
Cool.
Okay, so can I?
She's struggling.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yes. Just the in now. Victor's going to be a lot better at medicine than I am, even though.
Yes. Yes.
But probably proper head up on something comfy. Possibly the fruit.
The fruit.
Yeah, because it's kind of slightly squishy and stuff. Are there lots of other people around?
You see, there's a lot of bystander syndrome happening on at the moment. There's a lot of people just like kind of watching and not knowing what to do, and a lot of like kind of some people are clearly trying to shuffle away, I don't want to be a part of this.
While I don't have it, can I basically try and put together a quick potion that will basically create a curtain of smoke around us,
Ooh.
like non-harmful.
I love that idea. Yes, you can do that.
Privacy
Make an alchemist's tools check. DC is not going to be particularly high for you.
This is not going to end well. So that's a 3 on the dice.
Okay.
But I am proficient. Oh, and because I'm level 6, I get to have my proficiency twice.
Ooh.
For a tool.
Basically. Yeah.
So that's 6, 12, 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do this thing. You create this little push. Is that going to help me? And then you go, get away.
Yes.
People will just hold up a healer's kit and go, "Query, can it be of assistance?"
And she just nods at you shakily, just trying to get anything out of you.
Yes. Wet towel for her head. And
now that we've got a smoke screen, Monica is going to boil some water.
Yeah.
In the healer kit, would there be a painkiller or something?
There would be. It'd probably be like something like laudanum, cocaine's, various...
You want something that's not going to cross the placental blood barrier.
Yes,
which is tricky.
But would I know this at this point in time?
You can make a medicine check. What
Yeah,
books you have read and what books you haven't.
14.
14.
There's ghosts in our blood. She should do cocaine about it.
Do you still have the pipe?
I do have the pipe.
Because a tiny, not a full blast of calm emotions, but a little.
Yeah, gas and air.
It is actually, yeah. That's actually really clever.
Yeah.
I'll use the pipe.
Take that, Rich. That's clever.
I like how it rolled as well.
Cool. So you do the
I
pipe,
can also use it as a smoke
and you're
screen.
using the medicine kit to get like bandages and various bits out. You know the things you need to do. You probably would have studied this a little bit, but not necessarily like. Not
Also, this
necessarily
also gives us some healing as well. So
that's true.
physical trauma, I guess. So, yeah.
That's true. As the calm motion happens, there's just kind of this wave of like, she kind of like begins breathing more readily. There's still every so often you see like on her face of like a quite intense amount of pain. Like things are happening much faster than maybe they should or would in a normal situation, but something is not quite right. But I will
take
give
my
you-
hand, squeeze it as hard as you can.
As a husband, holy shit, is that a bad idea?
Yeah, Monica hasn't been in this situation before either.
This is going to be quite painful.
But she's also got the
looking at
calm.
Monica.
She's also got the calm motion.
I'll offer the metal hand with the steam cannon in it to hold.
So I will give you one pass for that. Now, you are going to make successive medicine. Are you intending to deliver this baby here and now?
From the previous medicine roll, that feels like our only option, right?
Okay.
The-
You could try moving her, and you could try to get her somewhere else, but it's up to you.
I guess what I'm asking is from my medicine roll and my examination of her, does that look in any way feasible / wise to do?
Based on the current time period, yes.
Oh.
I suppose, yeah. Going into labour doesn't mean the baby is like popping out immediately.
Most people would have given birth in their homes in this time period,
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Because
except in rare circumstances.
it depends, because it can take days or it can take hours, depending on how determined the little one is. So
There are cases it varies quite a lot.
Yeah.
Hollywood makes it seem like it happens very fast, but that's quite rare. But
Yeah.
this doesn't. You don't know.
My friend Laura was in labour for 24 hours.
Yeah, my cousin was over a day, yeah.
yeah, my mum likes to remind me that I took a very long time, but my brother was much quicker. So,
Cool.
How far away is your home? Or point and show me a
Kind
number.
of like
Can I investigate her person for an address?
you try to go through her things. You find out like she lives in the area based on her clothes and things. That make an investigation check.
15.
She lives in the kind of area. She hasn't walked far. She's wearing shoes, but the thing is that she doesn't have the wherewithal to be able to give you an address. For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But you also suspect with that investigation check, she was in labor when she was out here and walking around, and it got like the moment she screamed is kind of like when it changed and transitioned.
Okay. Does she have a wedding ring on? Or is it around her neck?
What you would see
basically
is this around her ring, around her wrist. Yes, you would see one of these specifically. You would all know as denizens of this is the equivalent of the wedding ring in Arbor.
Cool.
Hers wouldn't look this nice in some ways, but it will look similar to this.
Cool.
I will ask her a direct question.
Okay.
Query, where do you live? And then if she goes to answer, information, it is unimportant that you answer, as I try and conjure her address through smoke.
Oh, okay, you try to do the thing that
Yeah,
lets her...
I'm trying to do the thing,
She
do the
makes a wisdom saving throw. She should do so with a disadvantage. She fails for sure. You see the image of a nondescript block of like flats, or not flats, but like a row house basically.
Yeah.
Because they all look the same.
It could be.
It could be literally anywhere.
Okay.
And that's just a context of like, this is what the reality is. It's like...
But my thing is, once we get onto the street, there might be people who recognise her and say she lives at that building.
But you need to make a decision kind of...
Okay, what I'm thinking is, Monica, I'm going to use rustic hospitality.
Okay.
I'm going to
Find
go
a
out
nearby
there,
house.
and I'm just going to find a nearby house that we can get her into.
With your ability,
Okay.
you find a nearby house. That'll give you another success. You find a nearby house. The person's like, of course, come in, and just like gets a bed for you to do whatever you need to on it, and you put the woman on the bed, and she goes, thank you, and she's kind of like still in that stage. So that's 2, okay, right. What do you do now?
Make another medicine check to kind of guide her through the delivery process.
Anyone helping you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you roll that advantage. I will let you know now. You have passed 3. The DC for these checks start at 10 and go up by 5. You have 2 successes, so the DC is 20.
Gotcha.
It's not a complete oops death if you fail this one, but just to let you know.
Okay, so with advantage at 16 on the dice, plus 6 plus, is it medicine?
Mm-hmm.
So 26 total.
26. Hours later, you successfully deliver this baby. And she, as you kind of like, now that things are calming down and there are other things that happen after the baby comes to, yeah.
As a single guy, I don't need to know this.
You don't even know this. But there are things that happen afterwards, and all of that kind of passes, and she's in more of a state to kind of answer questions and more being like more calm and kind of be down. And there's a lot of like, she has natural drugs floating through her system at the moment, which make her very loopy. And she kind of goes, thank you. And actually, I have that. What you actually deliver is this little guy. It's a little beastkin. Looks like a tiny. If you wouldn't know better, you'd think it was a kitten. But it's definitely not. It's crying, not mewling.
Yeah.
She was humanoid, wasn't she?
She's Fey touched.
Oh, Fey touched, yes, of course.
Yeah. So she has some pointy ears, and she looks very, very young, unnaturally young. And despite everything, she still looks very kind of ethereal in nature. Can I have your names, please?
Yes, my name is Victor. Pleasure to meet you.
Okay. And
Monica.
Raylan?
Does she ask me if I have a name?
She does. She doesn't seem to use. You did help her.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was more.
It's more of
does she recognise that I'm a
artifacts?
person, not an
Yeah,
artifact?
yeah,
But
yeah.
people will give its name if asked. Yeah.
And
She seems to be thinking about something. Well, Victor, thank you. And meet Victor.
I think that was the play. Yeah.
It was like, that's a girl's name.
yes, I'm incredibly touched. Lovely to meet you, Victor.
You helped me, and you helped me deliver. So it feels only right, don't you?
Well, you should still rest. This is a particularly
yes,
traumatic
yes.
event, but yes.
If there's ever anything I can do for any of you, that I work in the canopy. For one of the old families.
Which one?
I work for the. She doesn't work for the Darkness. She works. Oh no, no, she works for the. I wrote it down. She works for. What? Her name's Amaris. She works for Amaris. Yeah. I work for the Amaris family. If you ever happen to be in the canopy for any reason, I'm more than happy to help you out.
Well, yeah, it's very,
Thank you.
very kind.
Much appreciated.
What's the name of the person whose house we just kind of entered?
The person whose house is just kind of standing at the door. He kind of goes, and you ask his name, and he goes, it's his name is. Jeez, these are some weird names. Why did I choose these names? I
appreciate I'm asking you the name of a random guy.
Yeah.
If anyone's got an answer.
Yes, I do actually. It's a avian beastkin, kind of. They would be, kind of ostrich actually. Very, very long neck, very kind of like weird looking face, and their name is Helly.
Yes.
I'll just be quietly mopping placenta off the floor.
Yeah.
And you have prestidigitation for that.
Yeah. It could be a magic mop.
Matching well. Cool. So, is the little one all right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Delivered successfully. Thank you very much for the
It looks
huge.
Like, and his head kind of whoop, does that weird thing that ostriches do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it might be a bit messy or so.
And no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
Your man seems to be giggling.
Yes, it'll, just
This little ostrich has a little flat cap.
Lovely.
lovely.
One of my favourite ever D&D monsters I came up with was I did a whole release about griffins, like different combinations. So you get your standard royal griffin, which is lion at the back, eagle at the front. And then you've got your garbage griffin, which is rat pigeon. And then, of course, you've got the savannah griffin, which is rhino ostrich.
Cool.
You're a cursed individual, Joseph.
Yeah, well, yes. I suppose we should compensate you for the temporary use of your accommodation.
No. Always happy to help out. One of the firefighters. They kind of do. When they're out here, even the bad ones, they still put fires out.
Well, all the same, I will slip. What's the gold? Is that leaves?
Leaves,
yeah. Okay, I'll slip 100 gold into an envelope.
Okay, no, I would say don't give him that much because he will get fucking robbed.
Are we still in the twigs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's in his home, so he can keep it secret.
All right.
Fair enough.
I was going to do 200s.
I was going to whack 50 in there, so I feel cheap, frankly.
I was going to do 50 as well. No, sorry, no, I was going to do 10.
We can have a whip around and keep so he doesn't know he doesn't know.
Yeah.
No, I'll just let Victor handle this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you hand him a bunch of money.
Cool. And then I will hide another. Oh God. The problem is you've raised a really good point because I've just been given 2,000 and I
burning a hole in your pocket.
Yeah.
I
But
can burn a hole in your pocket and nick it.
I also don't want to get this newborn mugged. So
what you could do what I did for the doctor and set up a trust fund for it.
Yeah. She's just like.
Also, you don't have to give the money now.
Yeah,
Figure
that's
out
what I
where
meant.
they
Because
can
I gave
come
him a
back.
bank slip for the doctor, the rat doctor.
well, I'll give the. Sorry, I've already forgotten his name. The ostrich guy.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Helly.
Helly. But which Helly? No. So yeah, I'll hand him
Helicopter or heliobacteria?
Cool.
100, and then I will give Penelope. Did she introduce herself? I can't remember.
You would have gotten her name at some point.
Okay, cool. And then I will hand a bank slip to Penelope, and we'll set up an account for her.
You go into, and she is out cold. You'll need to kind of like slip it into.
Yeah. Presumably the newborn's kind of wrapped up in a blanket.
Yes,
And okay, I'll
on
kind
top
of
of her
kind
and
of slip
then,
it into that.
yeah.
And if the child vomits on that, then well.
Then it didn't want to go to college.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know how much you're going to put in there yet, but yes.
You walk out of the building, and as you walk out, you also get a cheer from a crowd that is gathered. As none of you look exhausted and tired from your ordeal and the things that you were doing while inside there, but you also, they don't see the downtrodden face of somebody who just, watched somebody die. So they are making an assumption, and they're clapping. And,
Yeah. I'll kind of give a little thumbs up.
and then the
but-
cheers get
yeah.
louder and then more boisterous, and people begin clapping you on the back and everything. And there seems to be a real sense of there are moments in the city where good things happen because good people are in the right place at the right time, even though the city is so dark. And this is one of those moments. And do you have detect magic up at the moment?
Always.
Always.
It's that odd detect thoughts, but yeah.
Probably detect magic at this point.
Yeah.
Sure. No. You see, with your specific detect magic, there is a memoria being created here in this moment, in this place, centered in the street where you found her.
Just
Because
the joy of a crowd.
You were witnessing
Interesting.
the creation.
I might need to spend some more money on scribing ingredients once I work out how I can digest that.
But then you carry on to your destination feeling better, maybe, if depending on what you... And
If I hadn't already done my long rest, that would have done it.
Yeah.
But you make your way to your destination, you purchase your materials, whatever you require, mundane, that's fine.
Monica is about to get an axe for Craig, but she can't quite bring herself to do so, so she ends up getting him a hammer.
Alright, cool. That brings us to end of that and start of week 1 downtime activities. None of that took any time because all of it was like long rest and
Yeah.
panicky stuff. Which is why I knew this was going to be 2 sessions.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
yeah. Cool.
Is that the fireside chat, or are we?
I think I'll do the 5-star chat at the end of the week 1 downtime
Okay.
activities, particularly because one of these activities is hunt Alistair.
Yeah.
So, in my list I have Victor first, then Raylan, then Monica. We can do this in any order. Does anyone particularly want to go first?
I guess my question is there a gun shop at... Given that we're at the shops, is there a gun shop
There
there?
wouldn't be a gun shop of the kind, because you're looking for ammunition specifically. You're looking for like specific off-market, off-brand ammunition. There's not one
Okay,
of those
then.
here, so you need
Doesn't
like a
matter.
week to go searching for that stuff.
I have a question about the Levin pistol.
Mhm.
Can it be affected by the infusion repeating shot?
Oh.
Which basically makes it a +1. Technically, it loses it. I can ignore the loading property, but
It doesn't have one. So.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we can. It's a weapon like anything else.
Cool.
You can do that. Cool. Right. So I think we'll leave the hunt to last because that's going to be big.
Yeah.
So, Monica, do you want to investigate Lambkin? Do we want to do the hunt disruption? Or do we want to do the purchasing of ammunition? Bear in mind that the hunt to Alistair will happen at the end of the week, so if you get some ammunition you want to use with the Alistair thing, you probably want to do that first, maybe.
Monica wants to go speak to her parents first. That's the first thing she wants to do.
Sure. Okay. So,
So she approaches the estate, or the house.
where is the Monica's estate?
So her dad is a reasonably high up banker, I believe. So I think we said
It could be second ring. It could be first ring, depending on how high up in the banker he was.
I'm thinking first ring.
Okay.
I think we had decided already, but I've forgotten.
Yeah.
So
you knock on the door. Oh, you don't knock on the door. You just stand in front of the door.
I'm not even stood in front of the door right now. I'm just stood off to the side,
Ooh.
looking at it,
Okay.
and then I will disappear. So I grew up in this house.
Yes.
I know all the secret ways in.
Yes. You probably snuck out of several of them.
Yes.
Cool.
And so I'm going to sneak in,
Okay.
including turning into a spider if I need to.
I don't think you need to, but I think maybe part of you thinks you feels you need to. So you do. You turn into a spider. You sneak in one of the rooms. Maybe you go into your old room.
I'd probably go into my old room, yeah.
It is exactly... No, because you would have left home. There's no way it would have been... It may have been...
I was probably living at the firehouse because they've got accommodation for the
Probably.
firefighters.
Um...
Probably how I left it when I moved out. Would you say? Or did they turn it into a gym?
You've seen a picture of your dad, right? That man looks like a man who'd put a gym.
He might put one in there and just never use
You
it.
look like a man who'd put a gym. You look like a man who put a gym in there.
A whiskey tasting parlour.
He wouldn't put a Jim in there, he'd put a James.
James.
I thought you were going to say, it wouldn't put a gym, they put a gin in there.
It's probably been used for storage.
Would they have just left it as a room in case I ever wanted to
I
come
think
back?
yes, they would have left it as a room, but not necessarily a room that, like a child's room, I guess. So you go inside and there's a room, and it's there. That is still there, but most of the effects that made it your room are gone.
So I can be in wild shape for 3 hours at the moment.
Sure.
So I'm going to be scuttling around the house until I can figure out where my parents are.
Yeah.
If they are
You
indeed home.
find your dad in the office. Imagine as you're scuttling around, you see that on the mantelpiece is a memorial to you, like your picture, along with a black sash around it, and 2 little candles next to it that have been burned down and replaced multiple times. The wax built up over the time. You find your father in the office, and you hear the familiar as he fiddles with his pocket watch, as he writes something down, ledgers, probably stuff you don't even understand. The numbers were never your thing. And he's just busy plodding along, and occasionally he'll just stop and just stare out like the window, sigh, and then carry on with his work. Your mother will come in, bring him a cup of tea, put her hand on his shoulder, and then leave again.
As she is about to leave,
Mhm.
Monica will scuttle out into the hallway,
Sure.
transform back,
Okay.
and then just knock on the door.
To the inner door of the house. Okay.
Yeah. As in, whilst they're like not looking at the door,
Sure.
she would stand in the doorway and just.
Knock on the door. Okay. So, there's a start of like a papers being shuffled and like a kind of a breath of intake, and slowly the door opens, and what do you look like?
Like she does right now.
Okay, so burned. Broken. Okay. The door is immediately slammed, and from behind you hear your mother scream, and your father like getting out of his chair and coming to the door, and you hear, "Begone! Begone, foul creature!"
No, it's me. Tears are streaming down her face right now. Also, there's no picture here.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't. There's a token with vision as seen.
Yeah, weird. The world map's not supposed to have that. No, you are spirit. You are spirit. We have buried our daughter. This is a cruel joke. You cannot.
It's me.
And there is
I don't know what to tell you. I've been hurt.
There's a pause, and the door slowly opens, and your mother's there. Your father's got an arm in front of her, like he's trying to protect her, and he opened and looks, and then now the 3 of you kind of are locking eyes in a door crack, and there is a mixture of fear and worry and sadness and hope all like wrapped in each other, and your father in the most logical way he can think of is, but I saw your body. We buried you. They paid to transport you to the great tree.
Did it look like me?
And they look down at each other, and they say, yes. As and your mother kind of reaches to touch, and as disfigured as you are here now, you a ghost? Have we taken the haunt?
No. I don't know what's happened to me. All I know is that something happened in one of the fires, and my vision goes dark as the building is burning around me, and the next thing I know, I'm crawling out of the ashes of that building, and it's some time later, and I'm burned. My hair is a different colour now. I was having trouble breathing. I've had to get artificial lungs now.
Oh, my poor. And like your mother stops herself, and your father opens the door to more look at you fully.
And Monica is in the burned.
Yeah. They did not have the coat. Yeah, they did not. They said they could not bury. There was. This cannot be. And your mother is now on the other side of I don't care if it's a lie anymore, and just grabs you and presses you close. And
Monica full weeping, just goes, "Mummy."
She just, oh, my poor mommy. And she just holds you as long as you need it to, and you can feel your dad patting your back, and he says, this might be a bit odd, but let me get something. And he goes out to the hallway.
Please don't let anyone know that.
No. Of course not, dear. Of course not. And goes to the little shrine, and in the shrine he takes it, opens the frame, and then pulls another photo out from behind it, clicks it closed, and comes back. This might be a bit hard to look at. There was a new rage of taking photos of the dead, and they took this of you, and they show you a photo, and it is you as you are now, without the coat.
Including the same pattern of burns?
It's the same pattern of burns, the same... The hair is mostly gone, though. Burned away. But everything else matches.
Just the one, I assume?
Just the one. Yeah.
Curious if we'd get one for interacting with Penelope.
No, not for Penelope. But you get one for interacting with that whole thing.
Just a normal clear one with a blue flower.
Cool.
It's black. That cannot be good.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
You take one as well for interacting with your teacher, please.
It's weird because I jokingly I was going to say it's black, and I put it out, and I was like, oh, it is black.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Am I dead?
No, you just need to make me with some saving throw.
Oh man, that. Okay.
We're left out now.
11.
Cool. Something happened. You can leave that there. Might need it later.
What?
Cool.
So someone attacked me in the house. Apparently working for a mankin.
Your mother wasn't never very big on like kind of she gets very kind of wrapped up in her emotions sometimes. Your father's like very much more the logical type, and he goes, well yeah, we'll have to launch an investigation, of course.
No, I'm investigating myself.
With extreme prejudice.
The reason I didn't come forward before now was because I wanted to keep you safe, and I thought that you would be safer if you believed I was dead. But then I saw you on the street, and you were... It broke my heart, so I had to build up the courage to come home. And let you know that I was alive, but please, no one can know I'm still alive. Not until you're safe, not until I'm safe.
Are you eating well then, dear? Are you,
Yes.
You seem quite thin.
I've got some steady employment
Oh, right.
as an
Good.
independent contractor.
Oof, I didn't know about that, but all right, very well. Do you want me to? I could inquire at the bank, and you could get you a nice distro behind. Let me know, and
No.
if you are in some kind of danger, I could.
No, Daddy, I'm more capable of looking after myself now than I was before.
You were always capable of looking after yourself, dear, but does not mean you do not require your father's help on occasion. It is not.
When I came back, I was different.
You are still, as far as I can tell, my daughter. You sound mostly the same. Though I will admit your diction and your ability to speak has gotten considerably more smooth than previous.
It's the artificial lungs doing it. I've lost my singing voice though.
Oh, that's such a shame. And you're like bursts into tears.
Well, that's sex monochrome again as well.
Oh dear. Well, very well. Let it all out. Better out than in and all that.
My guy.
He's trying his best.
He really is. He's trying so hard.
Very good for a Victorian dad.
Yeah.
I've got steady employment. I've got a place to stay. It's safe. I have friends who will look after me, and I can look after them in return.
I would very much like to meet these friends, especially ones who've managed to look after you and take care of you. But perhaps you can bring them round. We can have a bit of port.
The best case scenario is that we show up with Raylan. No. Roll of the dice. Blue guy.
Let's yes, you should have them round for tea. Your mother goes, I could make my best cake and we'll all have some together. It would be lovely, dear. Please. I would love to meet them.
Maybe.
And your employer as well. Please have them come round. Yes, I would much very much like your employer that is supporting your whatever act. I just want you to be safe, dear. And I have connections, you know.
Safety is a work in progress.
Well, that is... What father would want to hear such things? I will not have it. No. Safety should be your paramount. Before
everything I'm doing is
paramount. No,
is
that
to
is
work
not
towards
a way.
my own safety.
I have told you before that is not a way of managing yourself. You must create a priority list and then work your way down it. Not make everything always equal.
I didn't come here to be attacked.
I have a list.
I would like. I just wanted to see it. That's all.
The list is currently burned into the side of a room. Just says Lamb King.
I'm sorry. I'm being a bit overbearing.
It's understandable. Your daughter just came back from the dead.
I want to know that you are safe and want to know where are you staying then. If you don't know, you can divulge that.
I can't tell you right now. It's just too dangerous. As you said, I've got to be safe. And I want you to be safe as well, so the less you know, the better.
Do you think I cannot take care of myself, my dear? I have managed the cutthroat world of banking for these nigh on 20 years.
The bankers are admittedly cutthroat.
Stewie was stabbed the other day. You know that?
That wasn't the guy that we didn't stab that guy, right?
No, that
Okay,
was...
okay.
That one, yeah.
no.
Oh no, that one died of a heart attack.
That
It's
one
fine.
had a heart attack.
No, he don't have a brain attack.
Yeah, I did.
Heart attack.
Stewie was stabbed the other day. So
Oh no. He's
he sat on a pen.
truly a tragic wound.
Quite, you see, very dangerous where I work. You know. So
Well,
we do. You know, we do many of. It has gotten much safer, though, in recent years. You know, but
I have some soul searching to do before I can come home.
very. You've always done as you wanted to do, Monica, despite whatever we would tell you, but we've always tried to do our best to support you in whatever avenues that you have taken. Though your mother and I will both admit quite heartily we were very worried when you joined the Red Union. We hoped you were joining the insurance side, but if I don't think the numbers were for you.
No, they kind of get all mixed up, and
That's just-
I did try. I know I made you that promise that I would try, and I did. And unfortunately, during the practical exam, I got a 2 and a 7 mixed up, and I put the point in the wrong place.
So your uncle was like that as well, and he's quite happy in his current position. So everyone finds their place in the world. Some a little quicker than others is all. So please, let me grab your hand. Just please be safe. Visit more often, and
I will visit when I can.
good, very good.
It's very important that you still act as though I am gone.
I did a year on the theatre. I can perfectly manage such things. Yes, of course.
Monica just cringes at that memory of him in the theatre.
The Giga Chad energy radiating off of Monica's dad.
I can manage this very, very nicely. Do not worry about us, dear. We are hearty, and we have survived losing you. We can survive being a little secret for now.
Thank you.
But don't be a stranger, and make sure you take a packed lunch.
I can grow berries now. I grow berries.
That is. Your mother goes, oh, would you like me to bake them into pie, dear? I can certainly do that. I've been trying to have these new recipes that she just goes off and toddles off and gets a bunch of begins to start making a pie. Like she did. Your mother is
I can stay for a pie.
Yes, her comfort is to make you a pie, and it'll make her happy if you do so. So sometimes we make concessions to make the people we love happy.
How about a glass of port then?
Yes, of course, dear. I've still got the good stuff behind the shelves over here. Excellent. Though the last time I did pour in the house, a lot of it was replaced with water. You wouldn't have
Oh, what? Oh, I hear that there must be some Memoria doing something weird.
Oh, yes, I remember
Yeah.
the same Memoria did the same thing to my father's port. And you share a glass.
That's a wonderfully sort of homely bit of that conversation must happen thousands of times a year in Arbor of like, oh yeah, Memorial was it?
Memorial was
It's
that?
like,
I remember that.
Yeah, whose pants are these under the bed, John? Memorial.
You have a glass of port with your father. You have a pie with your mother.
I'll probably bring some pie home.
You bring some pie
Well,
home.
bring some pie back and share it with other people.
You bring some pie home and share it with your people.
And at some point, my mother is going to be making a good berry pie.
Yep. Cool. You visited your parents, you were happy, and you told them. Very good. Though that picture weighs on your mind. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Dirty 20.
Cool. Thank you. How many tokens do you have right now? A lot. not is the answer. I think it's close to 17.
Sorry, close to 17.
That's 14. Let me just double check.
Okay, 14. No.
I think as previously discussed where the slack is
14.
on
Yeah.
14.
There are things that they are doing that you are not. That means that certain things happen. Go.
And yet, not a single green one.
Could be worse. So much
Or
worse.
better.
Or better.
This does not symbolise that everything is going well.
That's fine. Victor's happy, healthy, and alive right
Until you find the
now.
red one.
I bet there is a red. I'm trying to work out if it's black or if it's just dark blue.
No, that is black.
Oh god.
Is there any one black one in there, Brad?
No, there's more than one black one.
Okay.
There's some amount. You have gotten a lot of black and green ones, so I'm not going to lie. The propensity for them to flow that direction
Could I have
is very
permission to
high.
feel the bag to see how many tokens there are remaining in the bag?
Sure. I do top it up on it.
yeah.
Yeah, that feels about like 14 or 15.
Good.
Interesting.
Right. The next things in this week are Lambkin, Ammunition, Alistair, and Haunt Disruption.
Well, I just went, so
Okay.
someone else.
Raymond, would you like to go?
Sure.
You looking for ammunition. So that's going to be like a hunt a magical item thing. So it would be a charisma. Persuasion. I will let you use deception either. Persuasion or deception.
To be persuasion.
Cool. And you're specifically looking for ammunition.
I mean, if there are better guns that I could purchase.
You're kind of looking for firearms as a general rule.
Yeah.
And so trying to find somebody who can
Ideally a rifle, like a rifle, long range rifle, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not too.
Okay. Yeah.
22.
22. That is very good. I need this thing, and I need this. And in here, I will find that it broke.
Neat.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, I'm definitely giving the photo of Monica's corpse to the Arbiter and go, just see what we can find out about this.
So essentially, at a minimum, I'm
Give it
looking
to
for
Victor
ammunition
first
for the
so
gun
he
I've
can
already,
cast identify
the
it.
shotgun I've already got.
Okay.
If possible, I'd like to go for a rifle. I
Yeah,
imagine
but in case
on the
there's
top
any
end would
outlying
be
magics,
like a gun that
like
is
Photoshop
like
or something,
easily
that's
concealed,
better.
like
The parents
Oh, okay.
saw that exact
similar to
photo
how
beyond the corpse.
glass cannon looks like an arm.
Yeah.
Is there something similar that is a lot more discreet than the very obvious guns that we have on stack? But that's the kind of order of things I would.
I bet somewhere over
Rifle
there's a
gun.
gun in a top hat.
You got a 22.
Mm-hmm.
If you spend 300 leaves, you can find a cannon not identical to his but without the overcharge ability, or a rifle.
I'll spend 300 and have the rifle
Cool. That will get you a.
and ammunition for the rifle.
Okay, I need to give you. What is that? Is that rare crap? No, that's not. It's okay. Item table. Oh, I know what's doing this. I hate you, D&D Beyond. No, that is the DMG 2014. Why is it showing me that table? That's not the right table. Weapon +1 is uncommon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Plus two. Plus your
Oh, that's where it begins. Okay, right. So a rifle. You can find a rifle. So Steam rifle. I think there's one in either D&D Beyond or Foundry. Both have it. You can find that easily enough. You can find ammunition for that. What are they classified as? They're classified as rare. So you can't find any special ammunition. You also, the same person will repair your shotgun, because those shotguns were one-shot use, gone. So they can repair it as well. to get it working normally, and you can buy ammunition from them at the normal rate, which is... Where's my compendium list? There we are.
What's the damage on a rifle?
The damage on a rifle is...
300 leaves.
It's not 300 leaves.
You just load both the coins into it.
This is
Call it the money shot.
Oh, it's 2d6, yeah. It is 2d6.
Sweet.
Yeah, steam pistols.
Man, 300-foot greatsword damage. I love it.
Effectively, yeah.
Is that Dex plus
Mhm.
Prof? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So the pistol was bonus to reload, and the shotgun was action to reload.
The rifle is also action to reload. Where is... There's bullet. So a bullet for a steam pistol, rifle, or shotgun is two leaves per bullet. So, because it's a controlled thing, effectively.
Oh, well, 100 leaves or so 50.
They do not mind you spending that money. They're like,
Pocket
it is definitely a dodgy place though. You're purchasing this place from, so but cool. Right. We have Victor doing Haunt Disruption.
Technically not Victor, but yes.
It's true. So, actually, that's a good question. How does Richtov?
So,
Does Richtov just eventually get control back?
yeah, I think over... so, there will be points where he will, I say naturally, will just take over. Although it's more likely it's going to be in the evening, because that tends to be when he comes out, unless prompted in some particular way.
Cool.
So it will probably be an evening, and then with the purpose he
this
can
is-
kind of retain.
Yeah, this is going to be like a multi-day thing, because especially it's a week downtime activity.
Yeah.
Cool. Did I get rid of that? I did. Why did I do that? Okay. So you are doing a crime, basically.
Oh yes, but they were doing the crime first. So.
Yep, that's definitely true.
A crime for a crime because the whole world crimed.
If anything, I'm the good guy in this
I
scenario.
mean, yes,
Right.
technically.
So let me get to murdering.
Okay, so the way this works is you spend 1 week and at least 25 leaves gathering information on targets before committing the intended crime.
Okay.
You make a series of checks, all with the checks chosen by the character according to the amount of profit. In this case, you're kind of just trying to disrupt things, so you're not really trying to sell the things, but you will gain money off of the, basically their money you're stealing from criminals.
You'll get their profits while you blow the places up.
Effectively, yes.
Yes.
So you make me 3 checks. You can make. Okay, so it's the first. So you need to make a stealth check, then a thieves' tools check, and the last one can be one of these 3 things: investigation, perception, or deception.
Okay.
So
So
even allow stealth as well in that category. So second stealth check, though the DC is a little higher.
okay.
And depending on how well you do, is how you either get a complication or not.
Okay, cool. So we'll start with the stealth roll, because that was the first one. Okay, cool. 21.
Okay, that's definitely a success. You are fine. You are unseen by anyone who goes to look.
So then lockpicking was it? So is that
Thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools. So is that sleight of hand, or is that just?
It's its own tool
It's
check.
its own tool check.
But I am proficient in it, so I get to
So
add
Dex
my.
plus Prof.
Okay, so yeah, okay, cool. 24.
Jesus.
It's 19 on the die.
That's
So,
successful, yeah.
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 And then the last one was a deception.
So you have a choice. In the last one, you can choose investigation, perception, deception, or I'd let you use stealth as well.
I'm gonna go deception. I think. Cool. Let's mix it all up. Ooh, that's not quite as good. That's 19.
19. So, with that total, your average is over 20. Okay. With that total, you manage to. You find that their activities are much more reduced. There's not the big cache you found before. There's not the huge chunk of them all at once. And you also find that they are not as efficient at making the stuff as they used to be. Probably your sister had a lot to do with that. But you do disrupt maybe some more of their smaller caches, stuff that they had lying around from the days that your sister was doing things for them. You disrupt about... there's an amount that happens that does have an effect. I can't exactly quantify it, but you do steal, as part of that, 200 leaves as a part of that. So you're up 175 leaves. If you'd been a little bit higher on the DC, you'd have gotten a bit more. Actually, a lot more. There's a big jump.
It's an order of magnitude thing.
Yeah. It's a huge jump to the next one.
Can I give him an inspiration to get him to reroll the deception?
It's not the deception, it's the overall total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Although that one was the one that A.TB rolled lowest on, I guess. But yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Can I? Yeah. Richtov is angry and not particularly smart, so I think he would also like to make a statement. So because because I assume that he is killing some of the plague rats, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. On occasion, you catch one unaware or one running on their own. You know that they're probably not dangerous to you in anything but a group. So a single one, if you catch one on their own, especially if you surprise them, they're done.
So
write a message in their entrails and use their spleen as an exclamation point.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go quite that visceral, but yeah. But basically, I am going to leave them on the surface rather than in the. So I'm going to pour away the haunt.
Mm-hmm.
So because it was that or force feed them, but that I don't know if I don't want addicts then trying to take it out of their stomach or something. Yeah, so empty the haunt and then leave the empty haunt bottles with the person that I've killed, and then I'd like to engrave on their chest haunt peddler.
Do you leave it above ground?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, probably at a sewer entrance point.
Cool. Make me another stealth check then.
Yeah, cool. That is a natural 20.
Cool. You are not caught. You are not. There's no one who's aware
We
of
have a new
this.
artist in town.
Yeah, there might be some rumors going around about somebody who maybe is stealing the EMO, but in a way that is slightly more palatable for the green cloaks. So maybe that bounty does not appear that quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, because I will leave the empty haunt bottles there as well, so that there's at least proof that.
So, got two things left. Monica, you've got an investigate Lambkin bit.
I do.
And then we will end on hunting Alistair. So let's do Lambkin and then Alistair.
Cool.
So, you need to make, this is a research action, which is a investigation check. For every 50 leaves spent beyond the initial 50 leaves, up to a maximum plus 6. So you can spend up to 300 leaves.
I will spend 300 leaves.
Cool. Plus 6 then. Oh, sorry, it's 300. No, 300. Yeah. Spent beyond the initial. No. It's 350 because it's initial 50 and then to get max. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 50 as well then. Cool. Yep. And investigation. So this is a plus 6, you say.
Yep.
Plus my existing plus 6 means that this number plus 12.
Yep. It's a number. Oh,
Didn't get any inspiration from that conversation with the parents, did I?
Nope.
Thank you. I would like to re-roll this natural one.
I was about to give him an inspiration, but because I had forgotten.
To whom?
It's to him.
Well, can
I'll
I
have
give
it
it? Can I give this back and
We'll use
I'll
that
spend
one.
that?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, that is much better.
Okay.
That is a 29.
That's worth a reroll.
Yeah,
Very nice.
it would have been a 30 up to a 29.
29, you say. Right. There it is. Do. Right. Okay, so this gives you one. No, it doesn't. 29, you said?
29.
Cool. Where is that DC? I put it somewhere special.
If I'd gotten one more point, I suspect it would have gone slightly better. But 17 on the dice can't sniff at
I
that.
need to look at somebody's thing. Where is he? Nope, he's not in there. He's in here. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Here that is that, and here that is that. What was the total?
29.
Okay. Here's what you learn. Now, Lambkin is a very high-ranking official, which makes him difficult to track. It also makes it equally difficult to track because nobody has seen him for several weeks.
Maybe Monica kills him so hard. Travels back in time.
I'll burn him out of history.
The last time he was spotted was, because you get 2 pieces of lore for this, the last time he was spotted was he was traveling by train out to the twigs. And then he disappeared.
Okay.
Which is
Very interesting.
very strange. The reason you found the first bit about nobody's seen him in a long time is because even the Red Union would not let that information. The head of the Red Union disappearing, bad for business, bad for their stocks, bad for everyone. So they are doing everything they can to keep this hidden. However, you were very good, you were very careful, and you found the right person to listen in on a conversation, maybe as a bug, a spider, or some kind of thing like that. Bug or spider.
Bug in the room.
Yeah. But even with all
So a
that,
beetle for Joe.
you don't know
Statistically.
where he went.
Do I at least know what station he disembarked at in the twigs? So to start my investigation.
You only know that the train he was on was bound for all of the stations along the twigs. You don't know which one he would have gotten out at.
Okay.
You just basically you knew from a Black Hands contact that he got in on X train, and as it was traveling, the only stops along that route were stops within the twigs. But nobody saw him. He could be at one end or the other, and you don't know where. So, with that done, Monica feels a bit disheartened, possibly. Not finding a man that she's looking for, but a strangeness to him.
It feels like it's almost a dead end. It's going to be a lot of work to try and figure out from that lead.
I'll give you one last bit of thing. There is still communication from Lambkin back to the Red Union, so they're not totally worried. They just haven't seen him.
Do I know how he's communicating? Like butterfly?
Via letter.
Violet.
Via letter. Right. Alistair. So, this works a little differently. This is not an investigation action. You are hunting somebody.
So is this what people's doing this whole week?
Well, so anybody can be the leader. It's just one of you has to do it. And I'll give you the full how this works because I had to write this whole thing up because none of the things that are existing make sense for what you're trying to do. So, over the course of the week, you must make 3 different ability checks, choosing from the following: survival, investigation, stealth, perception, persuasion, or deception. You may not repeat the same skill in a single downtime attempt. The DC equals 10 plus the target CR plus their intelligence modifier. So basically, if they're smarter, they're better at evading you. After the 3 checks, you compare the number of successes that meet or exceed the DC. 0 successes, you gain a complication. Your target is aware they're being pursued, and then I decide how they react. They could go into hiding, they could report you, they prepare a counter hunt, all kinds of things. 1 success, no progress. You learn nothing new and the target remains hidden. 2 successes, partial success. You identify where they've been and where they might go next, however the target knows you're coming. 3 successes, full success. You find them and catch them off guard, and you decide when and how to confront them. Your target can be alone or prepared, so on and so forth. And then I have a list of complications that attach to that, and you can use magical assistance as well, which gives you advantage on one of your checks, because this is over a week. It's not like you're going, I scry, I scry, I scry. It's more like, I scry, and then that gives you advantage on kind of figuring out where they are and kind of stuff like that.
As it's a group activity, can we lend the help action?
You can't lend the help action, but you could do the skill check. One person leads, that becomes their week activity. The rest of you can kind of go.
That's what
Right,
people's
okay,
doing this week,
okay.
is being the leader, and then
Correct.
Gotcha.
So, first check. Which do you want it to be?
investigation.
Cool. And I have all his stats here. Yes, I do have his stats. No, that's the wrong one. Cool. Yeah, go ahead.
As a brief aside, the spell that people has scribed from
joyous moment.
that joyous moment of the darkness lifting is remove curse.
Oh,
Nice.
It's a 16 on the die for a 20. Oh,
I forgot one thing.
Mhm.
You spend 500 leaves,
yep.
and then in increments of 100 leaves, you can, like hire informants, scrying aids, all that kind of stuff, add +1 to one of the checks up to a maximum of +5. So basically, you can decide. I'm going to spend 500, and then you have a pool of +1s you can add up to 5.
I'm spending as much as I can.
1,000 leaves then. Cool. So that
Yeah.
gives you +5. You can either do a +5 for all of your checks, or you can say, well, I'm going to take +1, you take +1, you take +1, that kind of stuff. It's up to you.
Do I know what DC I'm shooting for?
No, because by definition, you don't.
Because we don't know what his CR is, of course.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't even know how smart he is.
Yeah.
You know he's smart because he's of the Collegiate Arcanum.
Yeah. So for 1,000, that is that
plus
is a pool of how many +1s?
5.
I am currently sitting on a 23 investigation.
A very high number.
So,
I think
Oh, there he is.
he's quite smart, but he's. I wouldn't say he's. Possibly +4 intelligence, maybe +5.
He could be very smart, but like evil people are also very smart, and so I would tell you, like information like he did invent a brand new spell.
he's smart.
He's smart.
Yeah. But whether that translates to powerful is a different thing.
That's true. It's true. You could be just being taken advantage of all that stuff.
I'm gonna stick on the 23. I think
sure.
I'll stick on.
Because is it a case of meets it, beats it?
You won't know till the end.
Well,
And you won't even know.
Won't
which
know
one
if any
failed.
of them have. Yes, yeah. If he has a presumably.
Yeah.
different
I don't know what
but
the thing is,
what-
but it is a meets it, beats it type
Yes,
thing.
yes, meets it, beats it.
Here's
Yes.
the thing. Could I use augury to know whether his current investigative track will succeed, and thus tell us whether
I also have the ability to use augury to work out.
I believe I do. I believe I do as well. With the pipe.
So augury only lets you know the things that are going to happen like within a
From a
set
course of
time.
action.
And a set time as well. It's got like a time limit, I think, unless I'm wrong.
Yeah, I believe it's a specific action. Yeah.
Specific action. Come on.
You say this is you're making an investigation check.
I'm doing investigation, yeah.
Could you potentially use a spell to give yourself advantage on this check?
A specific course of action that you plan to take within the next... Oh no, with the plan that you take within 30 minutes, your investigation is going to happen within 30 minutes. Okay, yep. So what do you ask? That's what's going to be the trigger here. In terms of your divination, in terms of your augury.
So that represents your investigation, right?
Yeah.
23, yeah.
I guess I'd ask, based on the knowledge that pupil has and his investigative path, will he succeed in not tracking the target or gaining an advantage? Like,
yeah, you want to ask basically like is pupils like pathway
is the target? Yeah, based on pupil's current investigative path, is the target likely to evade?
So I guess it's like so I'll do a bit of investigation halfway through the week.
So
work on the current leads, and are these
leads any good?
Mm.
You know, 23 wheel, good results.
Use the wheel. Great. Okay, I'll stick on 23 then.
Cool. You succeed. Because wheel like that has to tell you
level
that.
spell slot for that.
Augury is a ritual.
Yeah, it's a ritual.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what ritual cost.
Oh, witches must be able to ritual cast.
Witches are all about rituals.
Yeah, it feels like a thing that you should be able to do.
I mean, even if they can't, I'm happy to agree if everyone else
Yeah,
maintains. Say we just
should be
ritual
able
cast.
to.
Technically, a witch can only ritual cast Find Familiar. That's probably, to be fair, that's probably an omission on the...
That's true. I say you can do it, especially divination. That's very much in the wheelhouse.
That feels witchy, doesn't it?
Actually, what we'll do, I will say divination spells specifically you can ritual cast.
Cool.
Because that makes sense.
What are the other options for the skills?
So, survival, stealth, persuasion, deception, or pitch me something else.
Well, I have a +7 to survival.
I have a +8 to stealth.
I'd like him to do it.
I'd like them to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So aiming for 23.
So you know the
then.
DC is at least 23.
Yeah.
No.
At most 23.
At most 23. There we go. Right.
Okay. How does a 23? Literally on the nose.
I'd like Ryan to have a +5 to the next roll, please.
Yeah, sure. Go.
Okay, yeah, I'll do survival then.
All right.
You said +5,
+5.
+7, so it's +12 again.
Cool. Good luck.
And I might use my augury to ask the same question.
Once you roll, sure.
Well, I mean, that's a 25.
Okay.
So I don't think I need to use the augury.
So, this is what happens. You find them, and you catch them off guard. Specifically, you know where this guy goes.
Red Lantern.
He goes to the Red Lantern.
We own that place.
And you own that place. You specifically set a trap for him.
I love that.
You, like a nice little honeypot, and he just walks right in. Now, what do you do about it, is the question. You know where he is. You decide when and how to confront him. What the parameters are, who other people are going to be there, and how you decide to deal with him.
I think Pupil knows that getting his spellbook is important.
Yeah. Would prevent him from changing his spells. You still have all the ones he prepared.
It's not, well, that's not why it's important.
Pupil
It's
wants to
important
keep
because
it.
we want to know the spells. We want to find out what he's using to track casters.
You got 3 successes, and the last one was quite high. I'll do you one better than that. In his spellbook, you find that the exact spells he currently has which I will give you in a second, and I'll give you the full list. He has the following spells. And then I'll paste it in the chat, and this will be the kind of last thing we do.
Sure.
Detect Magic, Misty Step. Those are both innate. He can do them. He can just basically cast them at will. There's notes in his things. His cantrips are Mage Hand, Message, Mind Sliver, Minor Illusion, and Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Normal.
We have a
wizard.
lot of overlap there. Yeah.
Not a normal wizard shit. This is where it gets a little different. Charm Person, Mage Armor, Shield is first level spells. Second level is Detect Thoughts, Mirror Image, and Suggestion, second level spells. Third level spells, Alistair's Echo Trace, and that's the spell that lets him track things. Counterspell, Hypnotic Pattern, Major Image, and a spell called Mirrorium. And you do not know what the spell does, because in order for you to understand it, you'd have to transcribe it. But you know the name of it.
Yeah.
Then a spell called Essence Warp, which you don't understand either. Greater Invisibility, Phantasmal Killer, 5th level spells. Modify Memory, Wall of Force. 6th level spells, a spell called Chaotic World.
Yep.
And a whole bunch of these, so a lot of spells. Some spells you recognize, other ones you were looking at and going, I know what the name means, because all spell books are in code. You know what the names are because names are important, so they have to stay the same. But the meat of them, what they do, is beyond you. Especially when you start getting into the higher echelons of spells, and you're just like, I don't know what that does. But probably nobody here can even help you.
I think so. Is this representative that we get the drop on him and we kill him? We just decide how, or
No, there was going to be a fight.
yeah,
But I'm giving you, you managed to get hold of his spell books because you got 3 successes, and you were way above on the last one.
I think we just poison him.
I sort of had the idea of getting Victor to whip up something alchemical where when he was in the hot tub in the Red Lantern, drop it in there to freeze him so he can't use somatic components.
Something that reacts with you own the Red Lantern. You can convince the 2 elementals to change their behaviors as well.
Yeah.
So
Monica also to cast that ice stuff pulls the heat out of things.
Yeah, well, I was thinking what we want to do is really go for the silence, darkness, and immobilization to really just get you get no magic today, sir.
Yeah, and I think looking at a spellbook, that's the right call.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of things in there you're just like, I don't know what that does.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll resolve that next time, I think. I think you are planning and plotting and sitting and waiting and trying to figure out the best time, and you have this plot of wait until he gets in the bath, have one of the girls convince him to go in there, and from there, you deal with him.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's the end of the session. And many, many more downtime activities.
If it ends up being 3, I'm not going to be mad, Brad.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
I'm going to be whatever the opposite of mad
Let's go
is.
with
Yes.
3, Brad.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
We'd like it to be 3.
Passing up a whole combat. At the very beginning of the next session, we're going to be fighting this
You
guy, right?
too, technically, probably, because you're going to go after the artist.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
and if you think that's not going to be common, Jesus. I haven't been, selling that properly.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, well, considering that 1,000 Blossom reward is the same amount of money we got given at the beginning for wrecking that resurrection thing.
No, that's blossoms.
Yeah,
So that's even more.
That's 100,000 leaves, which is what we got. We
Oh,
got 99,000.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
It's the same amount, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Enough to resurrect a single person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could resurrect.
We can resurrect that guy, yeah.
Well, probably not the guy, but the guy's wife.
Yeah.
Although we've given away our children, so she might not be super thrilled with us. But yes. But yeah, if we get a surprise round crit of has the potential of doing an enormous amount of damage in a single round.
Cool.
I do hope everyone enjoyed that.
Oh, hell
yes.
Yeah. Should we stop the recording?
Yeah.
Yes, could you turn around and hit the stop button? I have my hands full.
That's fine. Stop button, yes.
Yes.